Ever wondered how the food you eat can affect your mental health? It's a question that carries more weight than you might think. You see, our diets, particularly the prevalence of ultra-processed foods, play a significant role in our mental well-being. From the aisles of our supermarkets to our dinner tables, ultra-processed foods like pastries, industrial pizzas, and cold cuts have become a staple in our diets. In fact, in some countries, these foods account for over half of the average daily calorie intake. But as their consumption increases, so too does our concern about their impact on our health. These foods have been linked to a host of health problems, including diabetes, premature death, and yes, mental illnesses. The connection between our diet and our mental health is undeniable, and the culprit seems to be these ultra-processed foods. So what is it about these ultra-processed foods that contribute to mental health issues? Let's dive in. Ultra-processed foods can look appealing and convenient, but they hide a dark side. Now, when we talk about ultra-processed foods, we're referring to items such as pastries, industrial pizzas, many sauces, and cold cuts. These are foods that have been altered significantly through industrial processes and often contain additives for preservation and aesthetic purposes. They're readily available, easy to consume, and let's admit it, they often taste pretty good. But here's the catch. These foods often contain harmful ingredients that can negatively impact our health, and not just our physical health, but our mental health as well. In fact, multiple studies have linked an increased intake of ultra-processed foods to a variety of health issues, including heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. But let's focus on one aspect that is not often discussed: the impact on our mental health. You see, our diet plays a significant role in our mental well-being. The foods we consume can affect our mood, our energy levels, and yes, even our risk of developing mental health disorders. Research has shown that a higher intake of ultra-processed food is associated with an approximate 22% increased risk of depression. That's right, the processed pizza you're grabbing for a quick dinner or the pastry you're having for breakfast could be increasing your chances of experiencing depression. But why is this the case? Well, these foods are often high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and other additives, all of which can lead to inflammation in the body. This inflammation can affect the brain and lead to changes in mood, energy, and overall mental health. Here's the really alarming part. This risk isn't static. As the proportion of ultra-processed foods in our diet increases, so does the risk. In fact, when ultra-processed foods exceed 30% of our daily diet, the risk of depression doesn't just increase, it skyrockets. But the risk doesn't stop there. When ultra-processed foods exceed 30% of our daily diet, something alarming happens. When ultra-processed foods make up more than 30% of our daily diet, the risk of depression skyrockets. A recent study has shed light on this startling reality. Researchers discovered a significant increase in the risk of depression when ultra-processed foods exceeded 30% of a person's daily diet. The reason for this, they found, lies in the nutritional composition of these foods. Ultra-processed foods, such as pastries, industrial pizzas, many sauces, salty appetizers, and cold cuts, are typically high in sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium. They are also low in fiber, vitamins, and other essential nutrients that our bodies need to function properly. This lack of nutritional value can have a detrimental effect on our brain health, contributing to the onset of depression. Moreover, these foods often contain harmful additives. These additives, such as artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, can disrupt the balance of our gut microbiome. This is important because our gut health is directly linked to our mental health. A healthy gut microbiome promotes the production of serotonin, a hormone that helps regulate our mood. When our gut health is compromised, it can lead to a decrease in serotonin production, instigating feelings of sadness and depression. The study's findings are a stark reminder of the impact our diet can have on our mental health. It's not just about maintaining a healthy weight or preventing physical diseases like diabetes or heart disease, it's also about safeguarding our mental well-being. So it's crucial to reconsider our diet and limit our intake of ultra-processed foods. Opt for whole foods whenever possible. These are foods that are minimally processed and are close to their natural state. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Not only are they packed with essential nutrients, but they also lack the harmful additives found in ultra-processed foods. Remember, what you eat doesn't just affect your physical health, it plays a crucial role in your mental well-being too. Choose wisely.